this is James with Carps Bees, and we're about ready to load our mini nukes with queen cells. So we're going to go over to our queen builder, we're going to pull some cells off, get those over into the mini nukes. So come along, I'll show you how it works. Okay, so this is our queen builder. Our grafts have been placed in here. So we're going to end up putting our cells into this piece of foam here, but before we do that, we got to pull them out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually go put this into our greenhouse, which the current temperature in there is just under 100 degrees. So that'd be a good place to take our frames, you know, shoo the bees off, and we can actually do it over there because it's warm enough and the queen cells won't get chilled at all. You want to keep your queen cells around 95 degrees, so that's what we're going to do. But I'm going to go ahead and open this box up and show you what the grafts look like. So yeah, the bees are in there pretty good. So we're just going to lift this whole box up and get down to the grafts pretty quickly here. So the thing with grafts is you don't want them to get chilled in any way, shape, or form, so we do want to move kind of quickly here. So you can see the yellow bars here, those are the ones that are the actual grafts. We didn't have a huge take rate on these, but we got a few in here, so we need to pull them out. So I'm going to just loosen things up here with my old J hook. And we don't want to be jarring or anything, just be slow. And what do we got here? Let me get these off. So a few cells there, not a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about 8 cells on this one. So I'm going to go move this to the greenhouse, just a couple paces away, and then we'll grab the other one and then we'll get them transferred. Alright, so we put the first frame in the greenhouse. The nice thing about the greenhouse is it is literally 95 degrees in there, so it's the perfect temperature to do this work and make sure we don't get our queen cells at all damaged. So real quick, I'll show you what we got here. So not a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure what that one there is. Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, possibly 11. So not a huge take rate, but enough for our purposes. So we're going to go ahead and get these moved over before one emerges and kills the sisters. Okay, so the nice thing about the greenhouse is, again, it's 94.1 degrees in here. That's with the window and the doors open, so it's a perfect temperature to be able to handle these. They're not going to get chilled in any way, shape, or form. The other thing I like about these plastic frames versus the wood ones is the JZBZ cells, if you look carefully, kind of stick out a little bit. Makes them really easy to pop off here, and you can even do it with gloves. I could take my gloves off here, but so you can see here I can just easily take that cell off. There we go. And then we'll just go ahead and put her on in that foam, real gentle. And one down. So, but I'm still gonna take it, put it in here. We'll know pretty quick what's going on. See if they sting me. I'm not gonna lie, this is a tricky operation right here. So we put double the bees in, and you can hear them. I think they're actually chewing on the polystyrene here to get out. So we're gonna try number 21 here. The idea is spritz them with water, open it, spritz them with water, keep them down, get some feed put in. And I actually might just get a jar to dump in versus this little spray bottle. Okay, Okay, bees are going to leave for sure. Okay, but the idea is not to lose too many. So the second we pop this, they're going to start flying. So you really do got to spray them with water to keep them down in there and move pretty quick. So I have our cell picked. The other thing is, these aren't designed for JZBZ cells. So you have to actually slide them. You'll see this slide them onto the top, between two top bars without dropping it in and damaging the cell for that matter. Keep the bees down. Give them some feed. Almost out. Give them some more. Ooh, got some brown bees. Whoa. And then add the queen. There she is. And then close it up. Make sure this little plasticky panel is in here. And I'm going to try to get them off the edge here. So I'm trying not to squish bees. There we go. And then we just open the front a little bit. All right. Here we go, last one. Let's see how this works. Give them a good spray. Open it gently. A lot of bees in here. Woohoo! In fact, really want to get them sprayed down. Gonna get our queen in here. Sugar water. Quickly. They're all flying out. Hopefully they'll come back. Get the lid back on without squishing too many. There we go. And open her up. And they can now come out the front. Just get them settled down a bit here. Okay. Piece of cake. So there you have it. We loaded all 5 of these. I actually did look in the sun at each one of these cells to make sure there's a larvae in there, so hopefully that'll help with the take rate here on these mini nukes. The rest of these we're just going to go ahead and put in the incubator and see how they do. I do have a few more full-size nukes that need queens, so I'm going to give them a couple days in the incubator and then move those out there. I'm going to double check with a light to make sure we got a viable larvae in there before doing that though. And we'll go from there. So that's how you load the mini nukes. Now we just have to wait a few days and hopefully the new queens will emerge and head off for their mating flights with their new entourage here. They all look very, very happy to be out of those boxes that they were trapped in, but they got a whole bunch of sugar water, fondant, some nice comb to work. So hopefully that'll all work out. So the only thing I was concerned about is just a few hive beetles that I didn't expect in here. I don't know exactly how they made their way in, so we'll have to work on that. But other than that, I think all's good. So, all right, we'll see how it goes. This is James signing off. Thanks for watching. Okay, now we're back in the home office here with the incubator. We're set at 94. We just added water, so the humidity is going up. We're targeting 60% humidity is what we want. And I'll drop as soon as I show you what's in here, but here we go again. So I held each one of these up to the sun just to see if there's larvae in there. Basically, the 4 rows to the left seem to be viable. That one row on the right, though, top to bottom, not really seeing anything in there. So the 5 that we put into the mini nukes today, and then, geez, what are we looking at here? Just under 16. So it looks like about 14 or so could be viable for hatching, and that'll be in about 5 days or so. So we'll have to find new homes for these. So there you go. All right.